Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode we fought the battle for dominance of the Red Canyon, facing the bandit troop, defeating the game's prologue, and bringing Kostas' life to an end. Then returning to Garland Moon, we took our first promotion exam as Dimitri advanced to become a soldier as we continue raising our house. So, Dimitri is now leveled up. He is now a soldier. He got the ability and the skill, which I'm assuming we could just kind of like move on. Our level actually stays completely the same, so that does seem to be the system, if I have to say. So, get them, their class level, grind that, and as soon as they are, then change them over. Depending on what the class will actually give you as a bonus, of course, which you might not always know. Dedui, he has also got his one done, so he can become a fighter, or a monk, if we got reason and faith higher. But a fighter looks good. Bow, brawl, we need bow. Oh, that said, exam tests one of these skills, only one. Fisherman, the axe, the bow, the gauntlets, the fighter is high strength that translates to mighty blows. Hey, it looks pretty good for him, to be honest. Acquired a beginner skill. What do we actually gain stat-wise? Some extra strength? Can't say I hate that. Do you look good armoured? Hey, your armor's kind of cooler. Well, you're going to be very brown now. How now, brown the do?
I passed.
I wonder, can you pass and then just for the other ones as well, and just so you get the actual stat up? Or is it just in that class they get the stat up? Things to think about. Would I make myself a Myrmidon? I mean, I've still got 5 experience to get there. I mean, they're the basics, so there's only 4 classes to choose from anyway, so I guess we shouldn't really fret it too much. Oh, I can get... look down there! I could be Lindis! Oh, Mercedes has power, so I think she could become a monk now. She has reason and faith that are D or higher. What did your gear change from there? Okay, you've got that to max as well. Fighter, soldier, Myrmidon. I think we'll upgrade you. The monk uses magic for both offense and defense. We kind of expect as much. Any other status stuff to get there? It gives us some extra res. 1. I just realised though, I'm using quite a lot of beginner skills here. I'll be Olizandri. Lindis, Olizandri.
I'm so glad I passed.
I'm quite glad as well. So you are now a monk. I do wonder how long it'll be till we can level you up even more, but basically we need points for me and more battles fought for the other guys to get them kind of into a position where they can do stuff. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if Ash is quite far along. No, he's not. So let's get that 5 HP, because 5 HP could mean a lot in battle. Well, there's some class ups. Assign a lecturer to hold a seminar that will increase unit skill, experience, and motivation. We could do that, but I think we have enough to be able to teach lessons somewhat soon. It's first of the month. We should explore. Look at the day. Fishing up, planting up, food stuff, talking in a choiry way. That's the way it works, yeah. Let's go explore. Talking in a choiry way? Singing! That's the one. Ask for help from students outside your house, and that person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. Oh, you can ask for mission assistance. You can only ask one student for help each month, and that student will not earn any experience. Oh, just get an extra basic body on the field then. Quests then! Bolstering forces. Is your battalion strong enough? I wonder. I guess that quest wants me to then go and recruit someone then. Lost a fan, have you seen my missing item? Let me know. That's Geralt who's lost that. What have you lost? We get some riding boots from it though. Learning from the best. Faculty training begins this month. Academy staff. Oh, can I learn some more then? I'll get some money from it. Was wisdom. Those with problems they don't wish to discuss publicly are encouraged to seek guidance in the cathedral. Well, that gives me bait. Pond snails. First Fire Emblem, should you try classic mode? Yes.
Okay.
It is what a Fire Emblem feels like. If you don't want to and you don't worry about anyone dying, but there's stakes there. Even on normal, you know, give it a go. Even on normal, I'm playing on normal. A list of the different pests that target plants during cultivation, completed with methods of eradication for each. You wouldn't want to be a bug in this greenhouse, that's for sure. Give me that professor level. And look up the top. How annoying is that? If I had that done beforehand, I'd have got an extra thing. It's increased, and I will now receive more monthly funds for activities. Great. But I've kind of missed out on a point. Damn it.
We're going on a mission with the Knights, right? I wonder if... Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was just wondering if someone I've been searching for might be among them.
Ah, who have you been searching for?
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna find him one of these days.
It's a guy. I hope you'll find him. I hope you will.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
Who's been tricking you?
I have a favor to ask of you.
I told the cathedral's counselor to learn the various troubles plaguing the people of the monastery. To help solve them all, you'll have to become close with many different people. Okay. I'm gonna solve some problems. Now, what else is going on in here? There's a little bit of a talky conversation up this end. There's a talky conversation at the other end. Hello, Dorothea.
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Saros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
I'm guessing you're either a good unit or people really like you. Because, of course, being the third most deployed character above an actual, like, main character of one of the houses is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of crazy, that. I wonder if it's just super easy to recruit her and so therefore people use her. I don't know. Sylvain!
What about... Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
I saw him at the training ground and saw him at the dining hall. Oh, I don't know where he is. Must be at the training ground, to be honest.
Of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
You kind of should know that. I mean, he's one of them. He's a training buff. Oh yeah, we should be looking for, like, more blue books and stuff. As I run around, you never know what might be found. Right, see?
Hello.
Alright, well, we got to go to the cathedral to talk about people's woes and worries. Farewell. Let's make our way around the place. Can I recruit some people that aren't from my house, maybe? Ingrid, how you doing?
Oh no. Why does His Highness take the side of the people of Dusker? I just don't understand it. Only 4 years ago, they murdered our king and slaughtered the soldiers and knights who were with him, all of whom were innocent. Even if he can forgive them, I can't. Not ever. What they've done is against all codes of honor and ethics.
It seems Ingrid feels very strongly about that there. Very strongly indeed. Is that mail over here? Oh, that's the counselor. That's the quest. Okay, we'll read a note from the advice box. Sure. Give me some advice. The advice box. Each month, people will approach the council with their concerns. Select responses to satisfy them and your support points will increase. Okay. I want to be able to enjoy my hobbies, but there's not enough time when I have to wait for everyone to go to bed and clear out the common areas. What? That's Bernadette. Just do things during the day. That's basically it. But this is what she's going to want to hear, right? Yeah, exactly. This note seems to be from Bernadette. Bernadette is satisfied with your response. I can understand the hair.
Thank you so much for your help.
No problem. I've solved that problem by basically telling her to stay stuck in there. Great solve there. Telling them exactly what they want to hear. Oh, we got a steel bow and as well. There are no notes. Okay. We've done another quest. I've solved people's problems. There's a cat on that pew.
Please, Professor, there must be some mistake. Lonato would never raise arms against the church. At least, he never said anything to me about it.
Yes, so you believe until it actually happens. Alright, we can inquire here if we wish to. There's a monk.
Maybe.
Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
Ah, bringing up the thought of change into things, eh? Could be anything. Could be anyone. Who's all the way over here?
I have a thought. Past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Sera slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Don't tell me. October 21st? I wonder. Right. Oh, what's this? Saint Index statue. A statue of Saint Index, one of the 4 saints. It's said that he is known for his wisdom and dexterity. Though unskilled in the art of human interaction, he used it. That's a nice line. He used his gifts to help those in need. He was also an indomitable warrior who slew countless foes on countless battlefields. Saint Maquil statue. A statue of Saint Maquil. Because we're never going to pronounce these right, so give up. One of the 4 saints. It is said that his gift for strategy was unparalleled. He served as the chief tactician of Saint Celos and was a pioneering figure for and master of the magical arts. All in a corner. Saint Keyhole Statue. A statue of Saint Keyhole, one of the 4 saints. It is said that he was a compassionate yet stern figure whose faith was so true he was able to perform miracles. He is the father of Saint Kathleen. A statue of Saint Kathleen, one of the 4 saints. It is said that she was a beautiful and kind soul who was beloved by all for her empathy and her ability to heal severe wounds. She is the daughter of Saint Keyhole. We learned some more today. Am I the goddess? Maybe. Well,
Pardon me.
I guess I should go and try and find that lost item quest, because it might actually be in an area like this that we're walking around, and therefore I might not be getting it because I'm looking for stuff and not finding it.
Hello.
Hello. Listen. All right, our quests are all the way up there, are they? 2nd floor. Oh, whoop to it. It's all good. Can I go to the other bit? No. Okay. I guess that door wasn't open before. I can go in a room that I couldn't before, in fact. Right, 1st floor. Lots of people to talk to. Some stuff. Wooden flask. Flask gives off a strong alcoholic smell when opened. You seem to recall gel to keep an honest person. Oh, I've already found the thing. You didn't look very hard, did you?
I can't believe it.
It's not even a proper... It's just... There's lots of them in this room.
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
I'm not sure that's one of them, but do you like art or do you know a lot about art? We appeal to his brain, right?
I'm from a family of
Maybe not.
merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art, but I won't pretend to be an expert.
Okay, recruit or mission assistance.
Ah, Professor. I'd like to learn more about you.
Not interested. How dare you? Okay, authority basically gets me new abilities as well, which isn't exactly a bad thing. Who's over here?
Of course.
Ah, you.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
I will. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, I got praise for the amount of the fact that they actually did get all these actual lines in the game. They're all voiced, which is kind of crazy and kind of really kick-ass cool. So very much appreciating of that. So over. Sketch of a sigil. A drawing of a circle used to activate magic. It probably belongs to someone interested in magic and crests. Oh.
Way.
What's up with your quest then?
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind
It's extremely
as to do me
important
a
that
favor?
professors tend to their own studies as well. If you agree, I'd be more than happy to share my knowledge. You will receive faculty training from Manuela. Select a skill and start training. Note that accepting this quest will expend activity points. That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. I will expend the activity point. Because it's a quest, and I want the main reward. So what do I level myself up in? Swords? It seems you're best in this. And if I level this up, I get skill, right? And you're good at peg knighting, are you? Let's see what skill I get. Okay, it's now E+. Learn the ability Faith level 1.
Practice yields results.
I simply must thank you,
Does that mean I
Professor.
can now cast heals? Armor renowned increase, that's for sure.
Did you hear?
Okay,
Spill.
same talking. So we've done faculty training. So, to be honest, that's a really pretty good one because, let's face it, I want more. Let's investigate the crest analyzer. What could this crest be? Is it my crest, is it? I want to level myself up and train myself too, because then that will make me better, obviously, for training the other students. So therefore, I'm gonna probably spend a lot of points on that.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was.
Okay, we got more faculty training with him.
I have a request.
Well, we could buff some people's, like, motivation by having the meal instead, or I could just try to level myself up even more. Drop something. Search the monastery and find it for him. You should try looking near the captain's quarters that Geralt is occupying. I think we've already got it. Alright, stop. Go.
Thanks for your help.
Job done. Getting all our quests. A whetstone, riding boots. Wooden flask is given. Gifts and lost items. Use the gift option to increase your support points with others by giving them things they like. A gift will also increase an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return them to their owners and increase support points. As with gifts, an ally's motivation will also increase. Gotta find some stuff around the place, have I? I won't factory train with you just yet, knowing that I can zoop straight back. So that's not too bad. Is there this room open now? So now I've got to look for lost items in the hope that I can gain support with other people. I guess that's a thing too, right? And yeah, the choir gives stats too. It's just like, what do I do? I've been buffing my faith after all.
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Explain! Hero's relic. That's what I want to know. Well, let's head out even more. So we've done that quest, I think we've actually done all the quests, apart from the main one. Let's go all the way to the marketplace. Find out what else is going on. Like, maybe do I want to get... Oh, support? Ah! I see how I view them?
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Is meat.
Yes to do?
Why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Look who's talking on that one. Right, Dadu and Ash have obtained support level C. That's great. I was just wondering, is there... can I only get limited supports? Can I get multiple supports? Can I get all the supports? Supports? These are my questions. Supports.
Professor!
I don't know these modern games. Oh, want to hire battalions. We can do that now, can't we?
Right.
Right, you have not yet unlocked the battalion guild. Oh, what? Well, then why is he offering? Shouldn't be offering. I got a smithing stone. We have not yet unlocked the smith.
Okay.
An Albanian herring. Let's lower the mini-map for a second so I can look more at the screen. Insect lava.
Professor!
That is some bait, and it's a good fishing day today. We can get some more points for our professor level.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. I'd have expected you to be more careful, seeing as how you're a professor and all. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Okay then. We can now just gift her some armored bear stuffy. Appreciated by those who love animals or cute things. We can even gift you a weapon. Appreciated by those who enjoy weapon maintenance. Riding boots too. Enjoy horseback riding. Interesting stuff. Alright, this isn't you. This is obviously for Professor Guy. So I'll leave you be for the time being. Probably do need some weapons again soon, but we can buy them before we go into a battle next time, right? Oh, still some more chickpeas this time.
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
I don't know if I press more supports in the meantime. Oh, look! Kitty flop behind me! Let me pick it up! Why'd you deprive me? What are you saying what about? I'm looking for blue shiny things.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Need a patch to pet the kitties. Maybe. Is that guy just always going to be there saying more or less the same thing? Can I recruit him? Do I speak to you? I can keep going after I speak to you. We know that much now.
What? I desired fresh air.
Oh, the wind feels nice. Oh, that line is in so many games. Ha 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 ha. What's the quest?
I have a favor to ask.
Alright, try talking to the Battalion Guildmaster now. Okay. Gets me a steel lens. Alright, quest there. We've got Fishkeeper. We've got more blues to find. An arcane crystal. More smithing materials by the look of it. Another pond smell. I guess it's time for us to try a bit more fishing. For it is our best way of grinding prof level, it seems, of the other options that we have. I like better rod. Not a big fish. Only 10 points. Come on, pond snails, gotta get me some uncommon fishes. Oh, only a good. Terrible. I looked down and thought it was a small fish shadow and I lost all motivation. All motivation. So technically, unless I get a bigger fish, this is only worth like 60 professor points. If I had 60 professor points before, I'd have been really happy, wouldn't I? How many was I off before this day began? Just to have that extra little bit of extra. Caledonian Gar. Hey, all those excellence. I know if there is waiting for another fish. I didn't even know there's a shadow in the water that's appeared. I was just pressing A when it says press A. I'm worried that they might take my bait if I just leave it. I can give it a go, though. Oh, it's a big one. A loach. That gave me 30 that time. Let's see if they just steal my bait, then, if I just leave it. No, you can wait for different things? Okay. But it's not like I know the difference in fish shadows. Ah, okay, so if you wait for free. There we go. Only a small fish shadow. Can't say I know the difference. So if you go past free, you don't get a good thing. We've got a trout. Got a bit of professor experience. We'll take it. Spotted Raphael.
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Just go to the dining hall. Right.
Inspirational. This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fódlan.
I like her. It's the talk. Is that factual too? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, let's get my crops. We will harvest indeed. We've got Abyssinian berries, turnips, mixed fruit seeds, and mixed herb seeds. So we actually got seeds in return this time. Oh, can they... Now I can plant 2? Depends. Okay. So I can plant 2. So do I want flower seeds, maybe? Green flower seeds. Should get some flowers so I can give them as gifts, maybe then? Yeah, let's get some flowers. Nope, wrong buttons. I pressed B. I thought I was pressing A. It looks like I should be able to gift them. And then if I get free giftery, that sounds pretty good to me. We can prune them. Predicted yield is the same regardless. Harvest them. Oh, can't. Now we're going for flowers now.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
I think your hair kind of is overgrown. Man, I thought going bald was bad. I think having like that thick hair is kind of crazy too. The second floor's the dormitory? Well, now there's even more places. Let's just invade everyone's... Oh, wait a second, I'm a professor, can't I? I'm going to invade your room and you can't do anything about it. Search for illegal contraband. Searching for illegal contraband. House works, right? That's Hilda's room. So maybe I can find them in their room sometimes. Hello, kitty. Gonna be the hall monitor, me. Make sure they don't break curfew. That's what I'm doing now. Who knows what these kids have on them? I mean, what's this one doing? Just all the armor on the floor there, Ferdinand? God. So sloffish.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all corners of Fódlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
I should be able to fast travel here now that I've come here, so it's been worth in that sense. Not really much going on in here though, is there? Oh, someone likes books. Claude. I kind of know that. I guess we can get a small glimpses into personality by looking in their rooms. Felix, he has blue room. In fact, most people have blue rooms. Probably from my house. Dimitri. I guess that's the...
What the...
Am I that disturbing to you, sir? Well, that's dormitory second floor. It's a third floor still, too. That's from here. Oh, okay. So still actually a little bit more for me to explore. I still haven't found the other professor, though. Oh, lots of goodies. Got a dull longsword there. As I start getting attacked. A wooden button. It probably belongs to someone with a large physique. Oh, has he lost it? Well, we know where Raphael is. Tattered overcoat. Often finds himself in a fight. I know who often finds himself in a fight, to be fair. When I think about it, so many people to talk to, though.
Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll just say I'm just me.
Spoken like a true hard worker.
Right, so I can actually train with her as well in swordsmanship by the look of it. And brawling. Let's leave that for now.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
I can count on that indeed, can I? Just trying to talk to people and I'm being harassed by my wife.
Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
Why don't you fight him more then? So lost items, we've got 2 currently, because we've gone around the place. So let's give thingy back to Raphael then. Where else could I find another lost item to get rep with someone? We're rep grinding now, boys and girls. It's gonna take some time. I mean, no one should have lost an item in my room. You'd hope. Oh. We're going to rob some stuff. Oh no, we're going to look at greenhouse crops. Detailed information about the different varieties of crops that have been successfully cultivated in the greenhouse. It's very informative. And worth 100 points, so that was worth professorial points. So it isn't that bad to just walk into a student's room and then just read their stuff. Gotta make our gains, right? Bit privacy invasion-y, but again, checking for contraband, right? The art of fishing, an exhaustive explanation of techniques to encourage fish to bite the bait when they go in for a nibble. Who knew there was this much to know about fishing? 100 more points. Because I want to get, basically, the next level of that ASAP. Because then I can just train to be way better. That's the goal, isn't it? Benedetta's in a room still.
Is someone there? What do you want?
It's another cake. So Dold Longsword's Dimitri's. Got the wooden button. Dad often finds himself in fight. Is that Felix or not? Just trying to think of who wears overcoats that look tattered. I literally do not know who that might be. Right. Well, at least we can give you your button back. There's no food, but we have found your wooden button.
Hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
So that looked like I got a super up on that guy then. That was big gains of support. Right, Dimitri. You might be at your classroom. School of Sorcery book. A textbook for the Kingdom's School of Sorcery. It probably belongs to someone who went to that school. Another lost item. What can you not overlook?
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. Have you witnessed any such behavior?
No.
If you see anything similar in the future, please inform the perpetrators of their peril.
So what's the problem? I don't even know. What's your problem, man? I'll take an Albanian berry blend. A lovely coffee. We've got the meeting up with people for meals to get the motivation, maybe?
Today's meal was delicious. Linhardt keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
It's not safe to eat so quickly, or when you're busy, there's no alternative. Let's go with him.
Absolutely. I knew you'd see things my way.
Some of these are a little bit more clear-cut for us, aren't they?
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Alright, sounds unhealthy or must have a healthy appetite. Let's say sounds unhealthy because Linhardt wants me to say that, right?
Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Haha! We give them both what they want to hear, but not do anything about that they want me to do. This is the perfect strategy. Basically being two-faced teacher. That's what I am now. Oh, someone to talk to over there. It's actually the dining... Oh no, it's Hanuman.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
It's not how it works. 0.millisecond to get dirt on it. Well, it seems that they love each other. That's how I look at it. By the way, have you lost this somewhere?
I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
Not a problem. So now we've got the dull long sword of Dimitri, someone who finds himself in the fight, someone who went to the Kingdom School of Sorcery. I don't know who. I don't know everyone well enough yet. Oh, someone lost something over here as well now. A hand-drawn map. A practical map of the forest made by Geralt. It probably belongs to someone who has known Geralt for a long time. So it's either the trainee or it is the name. Wow. The knight guy. I can't remember his name. Now I just keep finding these things. Alois, yes, Alois, that's the one. And Dimitri, I'm guessing, is somewhere around this area. Something tells me he's probably in one of these. Except no one was in the classroom that required Dimitri. I wonder if they'll patch it to even out the frame rate a little bit in the future. Right, spot Ferdinand.
Goodness.
Well, you need to clear my room.
I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
No problem. You never lost time, though. Do you know anyone who's been at the School of Sorcery? Ferdinand? Any of your classmates? This would be nice to know. I think it's time to bigger up my map again. So we can see people we need to talk to still. Claude.
Hey, Teach. There's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
Can you save before you give people the items? I imagine you can, to be honest. Like, save. Oh, that's storehouse, but save. So it looks like you could just go plonk. So yes, you could technically do that. Top fishing spots. So list of the places where fish are most likely to gather in the fishing ponds. And put a lot of thought into this. And gave us an extra 100 professorial points. So I'll take that indeed. Was it going to be Felix? So you could technically save before them, use the item. If it's wrong and it gets used up, maybe you could get it back.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
I don't know. Depends on how hard you work. You really want to bring the money in, huh? Yeah, that one really.
I work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here. I can tell you that.
You can save scum your items. You could do. Like, for example, is it her or is it somewhere else entirely? So you can see where people are. We haven't spoke to Marianne. She's in the stables. We nearly spoke to everyone again. Steph and Hannah are there. Rafael, Benedetta. Who are we looking for apart from that, really? Dimitri we're looking for. Okay, Dimitri, Dudu, and Florence are all in the Nightsoul. You haven't been to the Nightsoul area yet? How have I not been there, either? I actually think it's probably her that I've got to give the stuff to, not this guy over here. To be perfectly honest with you.
I have a past here is the whole. Sorry, it's open.
Is this for you then?
Not mine. Try someone else.
Ah, okay, so if you actually get it wrong, it chooses to go a different way. Okay. Well, we learned. So you can't actually get them wrong. You just have to find the right person in the end. So it's most likely to be you then? Oh, can't get there nicely. So I don't think you've actually known him for that long a time, but whatever. It's obviously you, Leonie.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there.
Alright, lost items. Handle map.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
There we go. Apart from that, we can now basically just give everything to everyone. So using fast travel, let's zoom down to Felix and see if he is the one who keeps getting in a fight and tattering his overcoat.
Come to think of it.
It's unlikely to be Catherine, I think.
You should spar with her.
You're always sparring all the time.
I know nothing about...
Nope.
Lord Lanat, if I were in... Lord Lanat, if I were in...
I can't actually give anything to you.
Something about that. Why would a man?
Ah, so some people can't be done with, but other people can. Yeah, I'm learning all the time here.
Wow.
She's at least impressed. Who am I going to give the other stuff to?
Hello.
And what if they're actually, like, not on map? Because that could be a thing too, right?
We're going on a mission with the Knights, right?
Alright, we've already talked to you, so have you been to the...
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Oh, it actually gives you more motivation. Did I use up your motivation prior, or did I just give that to you when I shouldn't have? So, okay. Finding them an item gives them really big motivation, which means I should probably give it back afterwards? Or like when I've used up the motivation? So that's a thing. Maybe I shouldn't be giving them to people until we need them to get extra motivation.
His Highness is strong, but on the front lines, anything can happen. Losing him would be devastating for Fargus. I hope the Church understands that.
Okay. Do you think it might be your tattered overcoat? You do fight a fair bit.
That is not mine.
Not his. So it told me that he has no motivation, but you have motivation.
There are times when one must take up their blade, even if there's no chance of winning. But this, it's downright senseless. Lord Lenato knows better. If he had enough allies to back his rebellion, it would be a different matter. My apologies. I was just thinking aloud. This whole situation is a bit too strange for my liking. Even with the necessary preparations in place, there is always a chance that something unexpected will occur. Please be ready for anything, Professor.
Alright, Dimitri, you have this, but your thing is full, so should I just leave this then for a time? Maybe give it to him once I've sucked away some of his enthusiasm for life. Seems like what I should be doing to my students, doesn't it? Okay, so we've been to you. We don't know anyone who's getting into various fights with lots of people. So that's problematic. But I think I've actually been pretty much everywhere and talked to pretty much everyone. Found a lot of stuff at this point, so... maybe I'll just sort out what's going on with this.
Yep. What do you require?
Well, we need to hire some people. Replenish a battalion's endurance as well is a thing. Only costs 10G. Oh. Really? I'm confused. That's for 23G, every battalion is going to get replenished. What the hell? That's hardly anything. Okay. Well, we want to hire some battalions to buff some other people up then. Do we have Holy Monks here for the hit rating, physical attack -1, resilience and charm up. Allies gain move 5 until the end of the turn with stride. That's kind of cool. Monks who serve the Church of Celius with movement enhancing magic. You got Sacred Monks 2. With shield HP of allies in the area, range 1. Resonant white magic. It's kind of cool. Heal 8, hit 100. A big block heal could be quite useful in the middle of that kind of thing. I might hire you then.
Battalion?
Leave it all to us.
Sign Settles Sacred Monks 2 Macadids. They're a D rank one by the look of it as well. The rest are kind of like E rankish by the look of things. But I guess I rank them up by continuing to do stuff. That stride seems pretty good as well.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
Why is that one resilience +2 +1? Ah, because that's from Mercedes? Oh no, it's just a gain over there. I need to look at the other caster lady, Annette. Oh, they've all got different stuff they can recruit as well? Fire magic that affects a wide area. Stride on top of that. You can have magic attack up with extra resilience. What the hell are these crazy things? They're pretty good. Just mercenaries, physical attack, magical defense down, hit up, charisma.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We've got you covered.
I don't know whether I should be hiring things or not, but the stat gains you can get, you're just basically buying stat gains. Oh, well, there's things low down as well. Stand in front like, what the hell? Kingdom Brawlers, Kingdom Lance Co. There's a lot of system to look into here. Performs a lance attack in an area. That's pretty cool. Magic attack goes down. The hit's low on it.
Thank you.
I do wonder if I'll get more from just fighting as well. Right, quest complete, finally. Got a steel lance, not bad.
Battalions from various territories gather at the guild. There are even some that aren't affiliated with the Church of Ceros. As we are allowed to hire them, you should visit the guild soon and come to your own conclusions. As they fight, battalions will lose endurance. When that happens, you can replenish their endurance by visiting the battalion guild in the market.
The battalion's endurance is reduced to 0 will withdraw, providing no benefits until replenished to the battalion guild, so you don't lose them when you run out of points. But you need to keep replenishing them. That's interesting. Ah, people who keep getting into fights. Who are these people? We got one more, like, something to use as well. Oh. What's that over there? What's the big blue bit there?
Professor.
Annette would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Okay, sure.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment?
Of course. What you need, you know? Both is fine.
Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
Oh, yeah, leave it to me. I'll try.
Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that.
Ups your avoidance and defense?
Yay, I finally get it. You really are a great teacher.
I am. Oh, let's do the kind words.
No way, I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Don't overdo it. She's at school. Love her.
That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing.
Sumail!
I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean?
I'll go with it to hope for support power. I know the feeling, honest.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help.
Well, she's talkative.
Who put this stupid barrel here?
And clumsy. Oh, Olive and Annette's support level is now C. Their motivation has also increased. So was that me getting a support, was it? No. I guess if I could just... No, okay. I guess if we're just getting support levels, we can just use them whenever we want then. And it doesn't look like we'll be losing anything. There we go, some nice extras, a little bit there. Shard, thank you for the 24 months. And Alclaw for gifting in another sub. Thank you very much. Right, what do I do? Rest on this day.
I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
You know what? When I'm thinking about it, I want to raise magic on my character, because I want to have just a heal. Just be able to run around and have like 5 extra charges of heal, and I'm guessing that will allow me to because main character, right? Sure that'll work? Hello, Marianne.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
To talk nicely to you. Can you see the horses? Yeah.
Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Alright, none of these lost items are yours. We still didn't give that to Dimitri. Yeah, we weren't meant to. Often finds them in fights. I think I haven't seen any blue sparklies for a while. We've talked to mostly everyone around. But you could spend hours just looking for every little tidbit in each section, right?
Right. It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say? Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
The only thing I could do was agree at that point. I'll let you say your piece.
Yeah. Catherine has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
I don't know. Just give it a go. Why not? Give it a power. Rainbow, thank you for the follow, by the way. Alright, let's just zip over to here, and I guess that's one last person to speak to. Let's use the choir practice to get my last point off, and then end the day. Maybe we'll get to a battle sometime soon. You never know. You never know. But it feels more like the teaching element, the school element, is the most important element we currently have going.
Listen, the monastery grounds are far too spread out. Feels like it takes hours to get from one area to another. And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person.
who never gets lost.
Of course. By the way, did you go train at Thingy-ma-bobby? I've already given that away, I guess. I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused. Maybe it actually goes away? I don't even know.
Hello there.
I don't know if you have to save scum that stuff or not. Right, Cloud Coordinator. Let's take a net and... I mean, do we really want to, like, love up with some other guys? Mercedes hasn't got much stamina at the moment, which means she probably can't get that much to it. Let's see if she actually gets some good gains or not. Because we got to kind of figure out the system with that as well.
So much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Like it was better for other people. Let's gain a significant amount of authority experience. We are 1 away from our next level. The 3 of you gain a significant amount of faith experience, so to next level, nearly up to E+. And we're well on our way to a C rank by the look of it, so we're D+ over there. Stronger bonds, and good professor leveling as well. Finally, the day comes to an end. Finally, we move on. To a teaching day. When is our next battle? Is it all the way over at the 30th? Is that how far away it is?